Hello folks, Parkera here and welcome to the transfer special for the new season 2020-21. So the Ladbrokes League 1, remember League 1, we got promoted, has officially closed. Bang. Yeah, clap. So we're going to cover some of the transfers that we've had today. I may make some freebies between the next windows, but that windows also looks like it's closed anyway, so let's just get into it. You'll see here there's a brief summary of the Ladbrokes transfer window roundup, and we'll just cover that first. So the major transfers was Craig Sibbard from Livingston to St Johnstone on a free. Not okay. Keegan Jacobs from Livingston to Wits for 37k. Interesting. And again, from Livingston, bit of business there. Lewis Vaughan to Preston for 36k. Okay, bigger spenders. We were the bigger spenders. We spent a big £82,000. Yes, and the most active was Edinburgh City with 15 new players. The Scottish transfer roundup overall, though, from Marco van Ginkel from Chelsea to Celtic on a free. Let's have a quick squiz. That's all we can see. Dennis Dragos Stricker from Celtic to Schalke. Some of you Celtic players fans there. Some good stats there, I guess. And Guillermo Veria, a fullback to Celtic. So a freebie. He went to Celtic on a free. Bigger spenders in Scotland were Aberdeen on 6.75 million, and the most active was East Fife. Okay, and the Scottish under-18s, 25 players. So the transfer window has passed, and that has a look at the ones that we have done today. Ho ho ho. Here we go. Eh? Yeah. Let's first of all cover the out. Dylan Goggle. Okay, pain in the poo kicker that he was offered a end of contract offer by Morton. I did discuss this a little bit anyway. So he's gone to Morton in the championship. How are they doing in the championship anyway? Because last season they were like odds on. They should have actually been relegated. Yeah, they're in the poo kicker again. So I might keep an eye on. I have put an offer in, a cheeky couple of bids to loan him back. And they're like, nah, naff off. He's in my list, though. If I can, I'll bring him back. But let's have a look at the players that we have brought in. So we have brought in for a total of 82k. Quite a number of players. 7 players. I'm pretty happy with them. A lot on free. And yeah, and a couple of spendings on stuff. You know what I mean. So let's start off here. So I had 3 come in that had agreed to come in at the end of last season. So they came in on the 9th of June. So let's have a look at them first. We've got Dylan Brown from Airdrie on a free. 19-year-old, actually, let's click into his name for free. A 19-year-old central defender. Okay, not too bad. Currently in the reserves. He was a free fella. And he is basically, a youngster. I like his good heading. Marking will need improvement, but it's good tackling as well. And this pace, I'd like a bit of pace in my defenders if I can. And positioning is good for positioning and fairly good decision making. But like again, he was brought in for free, mainly to help in the reserves and see what we can do. Really, that was all. Celtic. Then we got 2 from Celtic. And I'm fairly happy with this. David McKay. He came in on trial. And he was with Celtic. They let him come here on trial, and we were able to get him. So yeah, he plays Bureau as a Carolero, but you can see he plays central midfielder and a Mazzella as well. And anyway, and even fairly a deep lying playmaker if he needs to be. Good first touch, good technique, work rate, and fairly good vision. Really good decision making, and average concentration and the physically rise. He's not too bad at all, really. Good natural fitness, acceleration, and agility, and good pace about him. And he's working on the stamina and strength as well. As you can see, those things are going up. So he has played 4 appearances for us so far in the league for a 7.48. He's played 1 in the cup games as well. A 6.5 in the Bedford Cup. The Iron Brew Cup, he came on late. But yeah, I'm happy with David McKay. So he and he's definitely one, I think, for the future. He's only 19 years old, so that is pretty good. He's signed us until 2023. Let's have a look at Kieran McGrath now. Again, another one, 19-year-old. He signed with us until 2023, again from Celtic. Advanced forward poacher. He hasn't really had a chance to play yet, to be fair. He's played non-competitive, done all right, but he's a third choice picking order. But yeah, dribbling 14, finishing 13, first touch 11, combination with his pace of 14, acceleration of 15, and agility of 15. I think he'll rip the crap out of it, really. It's like finding the time. No, not the time. Trying to find the games where I can put him in. And the trouble is, I've got Al Bazudi there as well. Al Mokhtar, who is, kind of rotating with Higgins. So he would probably get more game time if one of those is out for some reason. But then again, I will be looking at bringing him in. He is in the first team and does play for the reserves, though, most of the time. One for the future, though, definitely, and especially those stats. That's really good bloody things. Now we have another here, Dino Lely on free transfer. Doing quite well. He's only 19. He's on a rolling contract, I guess. So yeah, hot prospect. He's played 4 appearances for a 7.08 in the league. He played in pretty much 3 of the 4 Bedford Cups. Played in Irn-Bru and a few non-competitors. Early days though, but he is generally partnering anyway in the central defence lately. 13 for heading, 13 for marking, 11 for tackling, which is on the improve. Very good and decision making as well. Positioning is a 10, I think, but that is going to improve, I believe, as well. We are working on some of his defensive things. Pace is all going up. His physicals aren't the best overall, but acceleration and jumping reach is good, as well as his strength, really good strength. As you can see there, stamina, pace, and everything else is on the increase. So that's going to come with game time and also training. So I'm pretty happy with him, and he's done pretty well, really. But again, he's only 19. He's only just turned. Yeah, he was 18 when we bought him. So he's only just turned 19. So time left, to play. I just got to make sure I rotate him and he doesn't get overdone. Dunfermline now, Kyle Turner, 30k. So this is our first spend in a while. I think he's worth it. Attacking midfielder, right, left, centre, pretty overall good. I have brought him in as a backup, if not first, for the right wing, where we have been using Campbell. Campbell had been injured and has only just started to come back. He's still coming into match fitness. But overall, he can play. Sorry, wrong player. This guy is brought in as the central as he can, but he can play float up there if he needs to. He could do the wing job, but he's mainly going to be, and he has been playing mostly as Mazzella, but as well as he can play quite a few other positions as well. So I'm pretty happy with him. 11 for crossing, so that's where he could come in handy in the wings. 12 dribbling, decent finishing, so I can push up there. Good passing, good technique, really good work rate and teamwork. Average, fairly good vision. Very determined and decent composure and concentration, and physically, acceleration's okay. Good agility, average pace, natural fitness and stamina, and pace is 10. He does well. He's played 5 appearances for a 7.07 rating for us in the league, so I can't complain with that too much. He's coming in and out. He's only 22 years old, and we do have until 2022. So we've got a couple of years on him anyway. So it gives us a chance, and hopefully we can get promoted in that time. It's also going to give us a chance to see how he goes in the higher leagues. Now, with these players, let me know if you want to have a look at the coaching reports and any more details. I'm happy to give a more of a focus on them. Now, we spent also the rest of the money here. Well, not the rest. Scott Tifoni. So this is the guy who I brought in as the winger. Like I said, Campbell had been injured, and Lockheed was kind of playing all right there. He can play there, but I wanted someone who was more of a natural winger. This guy is more preferred on the left, but he can and has been playing on the right and doing some really good performances of late, just slowly getting into it. So, yeah. You'll see there, and he's only 22 years old, and we have until 2023. Corners, fantastic. Crossing, really good. fantastic free kicks, fantastic long shots, really good at penalties, decent work rate and teamwork, good flair, bit of determination about it. Physically, he's fairly good too. I'm pretty happy, especially with the pace, natural fitness, and standing out there. I mean, some of these stats we do need to improve. I'd like to see, and obviously positioning and things like that, which we are working on a few things anyway. I think he's pretty content. We're training him as a winger support on the right. But he can, and he, as you'll see, is more like an inside forward, but he inverted winger. But he's playing well there, and yeah, Landbrooks. I mean, look at the last 4 appearances: a 7.2, 2 assists, 1 goal already in the Bedford Cup. Played 2 matches, 1 goal, 7.07. So yeah, I'm happy with that rating, and the way he started off so well at the moment, and I think it's well and truly a good investment. And then we come to the last. This is a transfer deadline day loan. A bit of a quick panic, I guess. Archie Mayer had been a goalkeeper last season, and I wanted to extend it. Aberdeen always said yes, but he said no. He never wanted to come back here. Never. And he ended up getting loaned out to Aloha, who are in the same league as A. I'm rigged off. I put a transfer bid in. Accepted. No, he doesn't want to come to Clyde. So really pissed off with him because he did a really great job last season. So we've only got Curry, King, our goalkeeper, who's like our third choice, second, absolute caca, really not at a level. So I brought this guy in. He had been partially scouted, well, had been, and look, I compared him to King more than Curry, our current goalkeeper, and straight away, yeah, it's like, yeah, okay, you're a lot better than who we've got here as a secondary. So let's get you in on loan as a backup for coverage with Curry to give, give Curry a break and stuff as well, and also help out. So that is him in a nutshell. Yeah, let's have a quick look at him. I mean, aerial command of reach is pretty good, really, no complaints there. Average communication 10. Handling is good. 1-on-1s is a bit poor, which we'll need to work on, and rushing out's not too bad as well. And yep, jumping reach, he's pretty slow. Good concentration, and he's brave. So like this, there is things to work on. That's Kyle. And loan to the end of the season. So that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is that. Just have a look at my transfers again. Yeah, so we've had, that was rejected, and Zach Albazudi, Dundee came in with some kaka offers. And what we'll do now is I'll just show you Zach. I did mention that he, was unhappy because he wanted to move. But I got a notification a wee while ago that he was now happy because we were doing well in the league. And instantly, bang, I asked him, do you want to go into contract negotiations? And he said yes. So up on the screen now, you should be seeing his new contract. Yeah, I got rid of the... what did we got rid of? We got rid of the clauses in terms of appearance fees. And yeah, okay, he wanted a big wage. He's on $1,100 a week. Key player, but I've managed to sign him on until 2023. I think so. He can play a big part for the next 3 years with us. And minimum release clause, only 40k. That's not going to be much if he gets the attention of the big boys. But I'm hoping we can renegotiate if we get promoted next year and kind of increase a few of those clauses that benefit us as well. But that's Zach Albazudi. I'm really happy with him. And if you see now, we can actually just have a look at his stats. And I'm happy with how he goes. He's been playing well. He does a good job for us, really, on average. And he's there or thereabouts. So I'm pretty happy to have him signed, sealed, and delivered with us. We come here, the finances, we're still pretty good. We are only 485 in the bank now. I think we made a loss last season, probably in that. Yeah, it's probably that little inbox there. Haven't really seen. We've still got 214k. So we spent 87. We've still got 214k left of my transfer budget. Still way under the wage budget as well. Scouting budget is pretty shit. I'm going to try and see if I can get that increased somehow. But that's fine. And and hopefully we can continue there anyway. All right, folks. So that has been the transfer deal. I'll leave it with you there. And let me know down below if you want to have another look, if you want a closer look, if you want me to highlight a player in particular and throughout the whole profile or something like that. Let me know down below any player in the squad, and I'll happily add that into the next episode or when I get a chance to add it in. Okay, so I'll leave you there. I said that about 3 times now, but you know how it is. I am Parkera. I hope you enjoyed this transfer special, and yeah, I look forward to it. And over and out. Kia kaha.